Oh, oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. My goodness, just as I was coming on, I'm pretty sure I hear the sound of rain outside. So, just a quick weather report. It's very grey, cloudy skies out there and almost calmness in the trees. Can't see much at all as far as winds go, but there is that slight rain happening. It's very, very light. I can only just see the raindrops, but it just has that gentle sound. It's gorgeous. Anyway, it is. It's lovely. I can hear it. It's it just sounds beautiful. The birds waking us up, and then the gentle rain as I've become organised and got up, onto here to join with you. I'm rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread free reading. For those of you who don't know me, that is. There's many who return, and I thank you. Thanks for joining in. I can see that Michaela is here already and saying morning, lovely. Good morning to you, Michaela, and to all as well. I love that. Thank you. And it is raining here as well. So you're north of Adelaide, aren't you? Isn't it? Anyway, my memory sometimes does wander off, but I had a lovely day. Everyone, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I had a lovely, simple, with ease type of a day. It was just magnificent. I loved it. So thank you, everyone, for writing those birthday wishes for me, to me, etc. Loved it. And Fiona, good morning, Ros Girly, and all around the globe, the good afternoon or a good evening. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now, we are here for the cards, so let's go across to see what the messages are that might come from our gift from Spirit, the signs, the symbols, the tools we can use, and all ways that we can tap into what is essentially part of us, our intuition and connection with Spirit well. Okay, let's go. And a good morning from Shaz. Good morning, Ros, and everyone. And we've got Michaela saying, so glad you had a happy birthday. I really did. It was just such a simple one, and we finished it off with a lovely meal of fish and chips, and I had some more chocolate afterwards. It was lovely. And we decided, even though that we could open a bottle of wine and enjoy that, we didn't feel like it. So we didn't, of course. It was just a lovely day. Here we are with our gorgeous Gilda-Breffrey Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, using the expanded edition. Haven't got any of those extras in this particular layout. A very simple layout. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I love the blues. Beautiful. And our owl cards, of course. Now, I have done the caught up on the comments so far, so we'll go straight into, we've got the 16 stars with the 6 of hearts is our theme for the day today. We've got 1, the rider with the 9 of hearts. That is in our the home space. You guys would probably be able to remember it quicker than I do, some of this. You know how the memory is flipping around a bit sometimes. So that's the home space. Now we go to the workspace, that is card 15, the bear, and it's 19. No, it's not 19. Of course it won't be 19 with playing cards. It's 10. 10 of clubs there as the regular playing card correspondence there at the bottom, because that's what those ones are. They're to the regular playing deck. Here we have the beautiful Lenormand cards and the numbers that go with that. And here we have the Owl Wisdom. Today is hard to read because it's white on a light background. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. And isn't that beautiful? It's come into focus straight away. Wow, so how important is that one going to be in our day today? We can read it very clearly when it's held steadily. Wonderful. Oh, I like that. It's actually done the right thing. And here's the other Owl card, the Owl Oracle card. And this is a Celestial Counselor. Beautiful regal owl there. Owl offers guidance from the stars and celestial beings, helping you align with cosmic energies. Okay, that's beautiful too. So I'll put that aside and I shall zoom in. So here we are. We have zoomed into the relevant 3 cards that we look at every morning. And I'll just go back to the comments, because Fiona's saying good morning to Sharon Girly, and Sharon saying good morning to Fiona, and hopefully you are feeling better today. which absolutely hope you are feeling better today, Fiona. All those healing vibes you had sent to you. And a good morning, sister. I was just about to ask you if you enjoyed the fish and chips. Oh, they were superb. The chicken run at Port Elliot does. The chicken run at Port Elliot does wonderful fish and chips as well. The chips are always superb and crispy and fresh, beautiful, delicious. And there's the numbers. Thank you, Fiona. A day number of 4. And we have the cards being a 3 in total again. Yay, the birthday date. 3, my favourite number. And not because it's my birthday, but because, well, it is part of who we are, the numbers. When you look into the ology of numerology in more detail, it's amazing what connections can be brought together and to our notice with numerology. Lynn Buzzertill is another lady who I know who is an excellent numerologist as well. And I had a wonderful birthday message from Lynn, but she has left Facebook. She's left that behind. I understand. I really do. But I love being here for this, doing my daily card spreads. If nothing else, it's a wonderful experience and sharing opportunity with you. So, and we have a Michael Stevens. Hello, how are you? And may I ask a question? You can certainly ask questions. You may not get an answer in detail here, but ask away. I shall continue though with what are the cards right now. So thank you. And 16, the stars, dreams coming true. What is our focus in today? Because remember, these are the readings that we have. I've asked the cards to present what is today's energy for being more focused and specific in what our own experiences are going to be today. So in this respect, you do need to put your own your own life situation into context of, look at these cards, what are they speaking, what are they saying, what are they showing you that's going to answer whatever question you have uppermost in your mind. And this with our star as the theme, or stars, because there are multiples here, there are millions and billions and whatever number there are, but it is focusing more on what is the one single, but it's being underlaid by that is the zodiac wheel here that pertains to astrology, the study of the stars. Then you are going to have a much broader aspect of understanding if you can understand or know someone who can show you your natal chart and explain it as well, because it can be just so detailed. And it can be that blueprint, that mapping, that is a guidance for us as we move through each and every day, each and every moment, if you want to do that level of detail. What we're looking at here as a broader sense, though, is bringing that focus to what is uppermost in your heart for wanting to shine your light out and into the world. Okay, it's being in that more public aspect of what you're showing to the people around you. If you're wanting to shine your light further out into community or your country and be a focus point for some cause or a passion that you might have and hold, that you're wanting to really bring it forward so that things can be moved upon and actioned and doing. Because what is a foundation of who we are but our inner soul being expressed and out into the world? We don't have to be fully on public pertaining to, fame and fortune and all the rest. We can just do it by shining our own light and being who we are, which is the natal chart that can guide us if you want to look at that as part of the tools and messaging that you receive through your connection with spirit. Okay, but it is about dreams coming true. So what is your dream? You don't have to hold a passion, but you may have one that you really want to follow through with. Today's a symbol to say, get moving on it. Okay? and whatever else you receive from this, as far as what do the stars mean to you, as far as that cosmic connection, that is the further afield than just Mother Earth and our space in it. Okay? It's a great time to breathe and live, isn't it? Okie doke. Now, I got up to Fiona's numerology there, right? So just to repeat, day number of 4, cards themselves connect together as a number 3 in the numerology. Okay. Now, and we've got Sharon saying, well, rest and look after yourself, and hopefully the tests are favourable for what Fiona has been going through. And here is her response to Shaz earlier that I missed. Yes and no, just rest is all you can do. You've got other testing coming up at the end of the month. Well, it's good that there is the technology and the test to be able to do that with, isn't it, Fiona? I hope all the investigations go well. And a good morning, Roz, and everyone from Deb. So thank you for being here as well, Deb. I had missed that as well. Now, Michael was there, I think was the last one. Cool. Caught up with them, goody. Now, I love the Rider card because it's the start of a new journey. It's number 1. It brings us a message. And there's this beautiful, beautiful rainbow that the horse is riding, the carousel horse. And because I suppose I've got one of those, if you can see there, is a model carousel that my parents had. Dad loved it. Well, Mum did too, because Mum was into horses more than Dad. I'm just going to switch that around so you can see it in bigger view. See the carousel horse there? It doesn't work at the moment. The little motor has finally decided to give up the ghost, and I don't know that it's worth getting it fixed, because although it looks a beautiful little model of the carousel and everything, it is plastic and very old, so I don't know that that's actually going to be fixable, and I don't know where to look for it to get it fixed anyway. But it's reminiscent of this type of horse. That is a very close replica almost of what is on that carousel that I've got behind me. But it's bringing in that is the messaging. This one has escaped the merry-go-round aspect and is bringing us a particular message individually. It's not with the group of other horses just going round and round and round. It is bringing us something special. So what possibilities are there of you receiving a message? Be ready to, well, we don't have to look for it. It is coming to us. So you need to be ready and open for the signs or the symbol or the words that you might hear in conversation elsewhere, or you may actually be getting a letter or a text or something that's coming through to you electronically that is definitely, specifically for you, important for you to take and do what you need to with it, because the riding the rainbow is all possibilities are there for you to follow up with, to take that by the reins and ride with it wherever it leads you. Okay, so the message is an individual specifically just for you. So be open, be ready, receive. And if it's you who is needing to send the message, send it out on that rainbow with absolute love, and knowing that the recipient, whoever you're sending the message to, is going to be blessed beyond measure, that they are going to love receiving that message. Or if it's something that may be a little bit more on the serious side, that needs to have that healing, loving, compassionate energy that flows with it, that too will be received in its fullness, whatever the consequences, okay? And that it is a perfect timing for what is being sent out, okay? Because messages are received and given, okay? So I'm just getting that beautiful energy. I used to love going on the merry-go-round. That's probably the most, like when I was a child, it was the most, I don't know, mesmerising, I suppose, because it really did put that sense of meditation and whizzies, you know, a little bit of touch of dizziness, but being able to still focus. So it gave that adventure that sense of adventure in something that felt different, that really came with sensations that we didn't have every single day, and that we could experience that extra sense of excitement because, I don't know, it just felt good, didn't it? Re-experience that through your day to day, that sense of the child on the merry-go-round. And if you haven't experienced that before, the Adelaide show is probably still on. Go and have a ride on that if you're local to Adelaide, or wherever else you can experience it at some point in the near future, to have that sense of freedom as you're set free from what is the norm and into what is the possibilities. This rainbow is gorgeous. Okay. Just checking the messages again in the comments again. No new ones, so that's wonderful. We can go on and into our work. Is the work enlightening for you? What you are doing? Does it feel effortless? Are you feeling like it's actually a slog? Because what Bear shows us in our work essence is that, yes, there are certain things that need to be done that are mundane and droll and boring and all the rest of it. But we are in our space. Feel into what you see as your perspective of your work, that you are where you're meant to be at this particular point in time, and putting all that you can into what your processes for your work is. You have the skills, you've got the abilities, you can move through every single task that you're meant to be for today and moving it into the future. If it's not the space that you're feeling in alignment with, well, then maybe it's something you need to be working at. Change your perspective or change jobs. Start looking for something that you really feel your heart is going to be moving into, and being able to put all that you wish into your earning capacity in whatever form that's going to be. Working as an employee for someone else has a great deal of honour in giving of your skills and energies for that return of money to bring to your table, your home space, the food, the shelter, the everything we need to be able to live comfortably. Look, even if it's a little less comfortably or even over the top more comfortably, that part of it doesn't matter. It's how you are putting the energy you have into the skills and the the talents that you have as an employee. You're being honoured with the income. As a business owner, it's all of the responsibility of running a business, and it could be for continuing to have that productivity and ability to gather clients, to have customers to purchase your products. It's all of the realm of the millions of forms of different levels of business and ways of doing business that starts from a sole proprietor, sole earner like myself, or employing people to build up a huge team or business with offices around the world, locations around the world, all sorts of possibilities. Here we have the possibilities, remember, it's the rainbow. But as our work space with the bear, be diligent, be within what your skill levels are, and stretch yourself even a bit further if you need to gain that is within reach, but just beyond reach even to stretch, because that then helps you to grow and further learn more techniques or whatever it is that you're needing to do in your workspace, taking on more responsibility if you need to earn a higher income. The bracket stuff, whatever level of responsibility presumably is earning more for you. Very interestingly, just as I was waking up, I just did a little bit of the Facebook scroll thing, came across a reel, and it was executives in CEOs having to report to the ATO their earnings. And they said, do we have to do this? And it went up by these CEOs earning millions within their companies and the different levels. You'll see it on my profile page just as one of those shared posts that I did. And I thought, oh my goodness, who is worth 145 million as a salary per year? And I did make the comment, no wonder our pricing of, the cost of living is what it is. It's all of that is the and I just put it down to greed. One summary, it is greed. And anyway, when we are working for what we need as far as our livelihoods, as far as being able to sustain our families and the rest. There is a reasonable level, and then there's excess. Be mindful of that as you're putting in what you do into your businesses, into what is going to be needed for the future of humanity, because I think we've lost that connection with being a global humanity and looking after each other with the resources that we have on a globe that is finite. Okay, just my point of view, just a little bit of, well, I'm not politicking, I'm hoping not to be, but it's just having that mindfulness. Why are you working where you are and what you're doing? Are you using all of your skill set to the best ability and with the best intentions? Okay, just sometimes we need to question it. Bringing that focus in and shining your light. Okay, it can be done in your your corporation, wherever you're working, your business, being the boss, being the star, being an important component of it, whatever form that takes. We are on a new journey today. We're starting another layer of what is next, what is possible, and shining our light in that. Feel into and know what is actually your ultimate plan. What is your blueprint? All that connects us to the possibilities. Thank you so much for being here and indulging my, well, I wouldn't call them rants. Sometimes it feels like it, but it honestly, what all I'm doing is getting the words and I'm saying them. So whether it's from me direct or whether it's from spirit, there are times I just don't know. Take from what I share with you as just a starting point or a guidance, or you can totally throw it out and go with exactly what you feel as you see those cards on the table. Or if they don't fit for you at the moment, use your own. Get a deck that you feel comfortable with, that you really connect with, and pull even just one card out for your day. Or do a 3 spread like I do. Or do a great grand tableau if you need to have a great deal of detail. It's whatever you are connecting with and what Spirit's guiding you toward as you move forward in your experience of your life. Okay? That seemed to be a mouthful. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of that came from Spirit. Here we go. Good morning from Rosie. Oh, lovely to see you here, Rosie. It's been a while since I've seen your comments, so it's lovely to have you joining. And Sandra as well. Oh, you come in quite a bit more regularly. Carousels are so ornate and beautiful. And the music and the mirrors, they take us to different places. So childlike. Oh, it is childlike awe. And that is what my experiences was. I was scared shitless of them to start with because I didn't like horses. Mainly because one of our horses, when I was on, we've lived on I've lived on farms most of my younger life. It was my younger life until I was married. And the horse, we were just going up patting it, and the horse, her name was Royal Cress, but Cressy had trod on my foot and wouldn't get off it, and it was painful, and it was painful. So I haven't quite liked going up close to horses, and even on these, what I knew was a static, plastic metal, I don't know what they were made of. But it was the horses on the merry-go-round. I got on and was scared shitless, and then the going round and you start to feel dizzy, but then it was wonderful. I was held on and it was wonderful. It was just that feeling. It changed the sensations within. So it really is like a childlike awe, isn't it, Sandra? And thank you, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening. And the Ashe. Thank you so much, Fiona. And rest and be comfortable. Know your body is healing. Getting the healing vibes. We're sending them all. Know your body is healing. Be lovely to know what it is that's the cause, though, isn't it? As usual. So thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. And, well, tomorrow I'll be here again. So keep being the best you that you can be. And I'll see you then. Namaste.